Hey, good morning. Good morning, George. Good morning, everybody that's coming in. I'm starting a few minutes early. I think that we're going to run a little longer than normal. I'm glad to see everybody popping in. Um, Sometimes it's not a great idea to start your lives early. Sometimes it takes a while. Honestly, George, it takes 2 to 3 minutes for it to actually hit YouTube. So that's why I go on early sometimes, is because it does take a few minutes for it to actually come up on the thread on YouTube. So that's a good place to start, is to know that you can't, um, if you go just live, you're not going to see, YouTube world's not going to see it for a little bit. And so that's always something to know, that that can happen, and it does happen. So it's just one of those things. It looks like we're maybe not live yet. Let me back off here a minute. All right. Good morning, everybody. Now, this is my smaller channel. So that's why I'm using some things to show you from the smaller channel. And then we're going to be talking a lot about the back office this morning. The back office confuses people a lot, and there's a lot of things that people do wrong that does not help them to be seen in the YouTube thread. Let me get here to hold on a minute. There we go. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Come on, folks. Come on in the chat and say good morning. Let's talk about YouTube. How I'm hoping to help people. Um, so we're going to talk a lot about the back office and things that you can do to increase your visibility on YouTube, because it's not just throw up a video and you're going to be seen by the whole world. That's not how it works. There's some things that are really, really important when you're doing YouTube. Tamara, do I got a good sound check? Somebody give me a sound check. I think I do. All right. So first, I want to show you some things about my other channel, which is Off the Wall Prepper, and we're going to talk about it in detail. So let me back this up a little bit. First of all, I'm very, very excited to say that Off the Wall Prepper just hit a huge, huge milestone. Off the Wall Prepper just went over 13,000 subs. And that, folks, takes a lot of work and a lot of dedication. It takes a lot of work. Um, Not only just putting videos together, but actually the back office is so important. And sometimes I get in a big hurry and I won't do my tags right. And then when I look at my views, I can say, oh, I didn't do this, this, and this. And so the purpose of this series is to help new creators, and also if maybe you're thinking about becoming a creator. It's a lot of fun, but it does take work. I mean, unless you want to just do it as a hobby and want to throw stuff up, and you never know what'll happen. I mean, honestly, you can throw something up, and for some reason, your video gets picked up and goes viral. And when that happens, it's super, super exciting. That happened to me when I very first started, and that's how Off the Wall Prepper grew so quickly, so fast is because I had a video. I actually had like 3 in a row go viral. I was brand new on YouTube. I'm just coming up to my 1-year mark, and when it went viral, it was like sub, 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 sub. Everybody wanted to watch what I was doing. So, you never know what you're gonna put up that somebody's gonna be like, "Wow," "look at what I did," and then it's kinda shocking. It really is. So, 13,033 subs that I woke up to this morning. Very, very exciting for a YouTube channel. I'm hoping and praying and hoping and being humble about it that this year, by January, that I hit 20,000. That's my goal, and that takes a lot of work, a lot of work. Not only just putting out videos, but putting out content that matters. You can throw up videos and something may take off. But let's talk about the back office and let's get into some things that I've pulled up here. When, let me see, I think I can pull up. Okay, I think I can pull up both of these at the same time. Let me see if I can. Nope, I can't. Okay. So when you go to your back office, let's start there. That is your studio. And in your studio, it's so, so important, everybody, to really work in your studio, to learn about your studio. As you see, it's this channel dashboard. Right underneath it, you can see that even this channel does have a channel violation because I don't hold back a lot of times, and sometimes it will get you in trouble. But the thing is this studio is so important, and I'm going to tell you some things about the studio. So as you can see here, you have your studio. I mean, if I can blow it up a little bit so you can all see it better. All right, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. So as you see, right up there at the top, you see channel violation. So I got a warning. I want to talk to you a little bit about warning and copyright strikes because when you forget your first warning, you're like, whoa, and you panic because you've worked so hard on the channel, right? Almost every one of my channels has a warning. Maybe the warning is from me stepping on toes, maybe not going with the flow, maybe saying something they didn't like, especially about the Kool-Aid and different narratives that are in the United States right now that if you go against them, internet, I'm going to have to be very careful how I state this to you. Certain things that you say about the internet will get you a channel violation. Certain things you say about Kool-Aid will get you a channel violation. Certain things that you say about guns will get you a channel violation. Basically, not what you say, but what you show with guns. So you got to get in your back office, and you really have to take the time to go over, and you'll see over there on the side, it says your monthly roundup news. Do y'all see that? Go in there. When they pop something up, as you grow in levels on your channel, that news changes for you. So they're going to start you out with some basics, and then it's going to go up into different things. That one will help your channel grow. Two will help you understand the community guidelines. The community guidelines are not really that strict, folks. Medical misinformation and disinformation is huge on almost every platform right now because of the narrative. But you know what? You need to be very, very careful. Even speaking first aid, you have to put disclaimers or you can get yourself in trouble. If somebody would use the information that you have to go do something, honestly, they could turn around and if they downloaded the video or if they screenshotted your name, they could come back after you, probably in a legal manner as well. So you have to enjoy YouTube, but you also have to be very aware of what you're doing. Triple threat, for example, you are firearms and defense. You have credentials showing that. I would actually put some way, somehow, without exposing all your first and last name and all information about yourself, maybe a snapshot of some type of documentation or um, that you're registered with such and such state. You don't have to put your first and last name because then if it boiled down to it, you could refer to that documentation, especially because you do deal with firearms and defense. And that's just my personal take on things to protect yourself. As you notice also on almost every one of my videos at the bottom, I have a copyright disclaimer. You can go on Google or on DuckDuckGo or whatever whatever you use, and add a disclaimer to your channel. And that disclaimer is basically a copyright, so that you can show copyrighted information for educational purposes. And so that needs to be on your videos in your description. And that's really important, folks. The next part that I want to show you, and I'm going to go through my channel here just a little bit. As you scroll down, you'll see a summary. Over on the right-hand side, you see channel analytics. That shows that this particular channel, OTWP Prepping, which I feel comfortable showing you because I'm not going to show you everything else from Off the Wall Prepper. I have too much invested into it. Channel analytics, 685 subs. I've had 22 additional subs in the last 22 days. I mean, in the last 28 days. And as you go down, it shows your past live stream, your summary. And if you look over to the right, you can see that box. That box is your dashboard. So make sure you know where your dashboard is at and how to get in your back office and actually work throughout your dashboard. It shows my views are up 2,200, my watch time 514 hours, and then it breaks everything down. It also shows you your latest comments from people. Newbie, thanks to Pinball. Awesome channel. Thanks for being here. Over here on the right-hand side, you also will see Creator Insider this week at YouTube, and that's also news. And then as you go down, you can see my new recent subscribers. You can see my latest post. What's new in studio, right? And then it breaks everything down for you. It also shows you your community tab. Once you hit a certain amount of subs, you get a community tab. And that is so important to so many channels because then it gives you a way to interact with your channel and tell people about your channel. So you have to get to 1,000 subs, and once you get to the 1,000, is it 1,000? It is 1,000. Once you get to 1,000, no, 500, excuse me. Once you get to 500 subs, then you get your community tab. And my community tab, I use it for a lot of things. I post ideas, thoughts, polls. You can take polls. You can do a lot of things with it. Now, let's go to this other one here that I put together. This is off the Wall Prepper, okay? And I have a lot more analytics because the longer you're on YouTube, the more analytics you get. And as you can see here, it actually states and shows the age. So this is the age and the time that your subscribers are on is really important. The more you're in your channel, the more analytics open up to you. So because they're able to track where your viewers are coming from. Just recently, my international viewers got opened up. So it actually shows a breakdown of each country. And it was absolutely wonderful to open that up that day, and it was a new thing for me, and it showed I had people from all over the world: South Africa, Germany, Vietnam, Laos, Australia. I mean, it was really cool, and it was really exciting because then I can go, wow, I can pay attention to other things that are going on around the world that might be important to them as well, not just here in the States. And I try to do that anyway with my news, my bushcrafting, my demos. I try to make it something that is attractive to everyone. Now, we are going to get into something that I think will help every single person. Triple threat. After this live, if you would email me, I have a question for you. Um, and I'm reaching out to you for something that I need help with. See, and that's what it's all about is community, helping each other. So this breaks it down to age. The interesting thing about my channel, as I have grown on Off the Wall Prepper, is I'm starting to bring in younger people and older people, um, all different variety of ages, and that's a good thing. Also, at one point, there was more guys in my channel than women. Now I have that balance where it's almost equal. And that's a good thing too, because that means that men and women are enjoying your channel, not that you're just geared toward guys, not that you're just geared toward women. We'll leave out the other 72 genders this morning. Oh gosh, I got to have a sip of coffee. At the end of this, you can ask some questions, but I'm going to show you something really, really important this morning that will help your channel, and you'll be like, wow, I was doing this wrong. Because for the first 6 months, I was doing it wrong. And when you realize that you were doing it wrong, you're like, oh, snappity doodle. And it makes you wake up and go, shoot, I need to change this. So this shows on Off the Wall Prepper in the last and see, mine is actually down. My views are 20,100, and it actually shows that I'm less 2,400. The reason being is I've been doing less videos and less lives, and that's what happens is it drops down a little bit. But that's okay too. It's sometimes the quality of the project you're working on. Sometimes it takes longer. Sometimes I can do a video in 10 minutes, and sometimes when I'm researching news articles and news information that I like to bring to Off the Wall Prepper, I can spend a week, literally, folks, doing research, and I enjoy that because that's just who I am. I like to read, and I like to find different avenues to show the sources of what I'm reporting. So this is also in your studio, and in your studio you find so much information. This shows the watch time from subscribers. I will tell you this, when you go into the studio, there's a little tab and it says customization. The best thing you can do for your channel is to hit customization and hit live chat replay so that your live chat replay is always there for people to see. People like to see that replay. They like to be actively involved in the conversation, even if they weren't there when it was happening, because somebody in the channel may say something, or you may drop a link, or whatever it may be, and then they're missing out on that. What I've noticed also in customization, as you go down, it gives you a choice that your video is open to anyone, it's open to members only, once you get to that level that you can do members only videos, or it's open to subscribers. Now, at one point, I was doing long subscribers, like you had to be a subscriber for 7 days before you could chat in the live. I have changed that because I realized making or asking is a good question. Asking people to become a subscriber for 5 to 10 minutes, they really want to subscribe because they want to get active in the chat. And if you've noticed, my subscriber count is now outweighing my non-subscriber count. So my subscribers have went up to 85.1%. My non-subscribers that are viewing the channel are 14.9. My goal is 92%. I want people to come and chat. I want people to be interactive with the channel, but I want them to subscribe because that helps my channel grow, and it also helps open up different things on YouTube that as you grow, they give you little, I call them little bones or treats, right? A little treat. Here's a little treat because you've worked hard and your channel's grown. So that's always a good thing. If you're watching right now, come on in the chat. I noticed the chat on these lives is really quiet. That means y'all are paying attention. And I hope that you learned something from this. So that's really important to get your subscriber count up. And you may want to go to your analytics, to your dashboard. You can see up there, you click audience. It has overview, content, and audience. Go to audience and click live chat replay on every single video you do. Every single live you do, premiere. You want live chat replayed, clicked. I will tell you this, you can set it up and it's supposed to happen automatically. It does not happen. So you always want to double check yourself in the back office before your live, before your premiere, to make live chat replay is clicked. Then go to your subs and click subscribers only. Set it for 5 minutes, set it for 10 minutes, whatever you feel comfortable with. Don't set it for days or weeks. Let people become active in your chat. That's really important, but it's also really important to get them to subscribe so your channel will grow. I know that I'm going on about this, but it's very, very important. And we'll see where I'm at in 60 days when we do another YouTube creators class if I've gotten it up to 92, 93%, which I hope I do. So the next piece here of information, and we're going to get into something else real important, and I hope that this helps you. Don't be scared to show your personality. Now, as you can see there, that top video, it was a very short video. It was a couple minute long, but it got over, what was it, 80, I think it's 80 some thousand views, and it went viral very quickly. Don't be scared to put out that 2 minute or that 10 minute or that hour or 2 hour video. If you go over the 15, 20 minute mark, I'll honestly say this. You can look in the analytics, you can look at your average view time. When you first start on YouTube, your average view time is going to be very short, usually somewhere between 2 and 3 minutes. So, good morning, Lady Casca. I hope you're doing better. So, if your view time is 2 to 3 minutes and you put out a 20-minute video, 17 minutes of your content is going to be wasted. So when you have these longer videos and these longer informational things that you want to put out, or demos, or whatever it may be, your adventure on the mountain, whatever, right? Do it as a premiere or do it as a live, because you're going to see a lot more folks come in. I use premieres when I pre-record information for our channel. I use lives when I feel like just coming on and talking. Now, I usually do set up a video because I do a lot of shows, not just talking, but I do a lot of shows on specific topics. And it can be anything from news to bushcrafting to camping, whatever it may be. So I will pre-record a video like I did on the homestead, and then I come live and I show that video in my live. So there's a lot of different ways you can do it, but that is up to you how you tackle that situation, and not what works for me is going to work for you. You know what I mean? So you wish you had more confidence. At the end of this, you just may, Lady Casca. I've watched some of your videos and they're absolutely beautiful. Your video presentation is gorgeous, and that's so important. Your thumbnail is important. Actually, I struggled with this the first probably 4 or 5 months. My thumbnails were all over the place. And as you notice, as I'm setting here, off the wall prepper is now always on the left-hand side. Do the dang thing is usually up in the right-hand corner. And that's branding yourself. And that's important too. Getting your thumbnails to look somewhat the same. The picture can change, the writing can change, but so that people start recognizing. And this is actually one of my old ones. Well, no, I did it on a different program, this thumbnail that I'm sitting on top of right now, because now all the off the wall prepper that you notice on the left hand side, you will notice that it's in red and white with a neon yellow background or a neon green. My neon colors are changing according to the month. Right now, we're into August. So August is neon green. Then September will be neon blue, and so on. I'll have neon purple and so on. And because what that'll do is people will go, oh, there's Off the Wall Prepper. Those are shows from last month, and they'll start recognizing the color coordination. Some people don't, I do my own thing. That's why I'm off the wall, right? But, I think it's really important to get the same beautiful thumbnails out there to people that does represent your channel. As you can see right here, though, on my top videos, there's no thumbnail. It was just me. Now, the top one is interesting because Anonymous is sitting in the passenger seat of that guy's truck. So that was really interesting, and it sparked people's interest to see that. And, that could be part of the reason that video went, and took off. But be you, do you. And the biggest thing is, I would say, on the left or the right-hand side or somewhere, have your logo or have your name of your channel and keep it in the same spot so that it's consistent. I think that's really important. And it took me a long time to learn that, obvious by the videos I'm showing you right there. Let's see, I think there's one more here and then we're going to get into something that can really, really help your channel grow. And okay, that is it. The other thing that really is so important to your channel and I'm going to add this back up. Let me see. Let's get to it right here. Let's go like to one of my videos on this channel. So there's one of the videos. Let's see. There's a lot of Mod Podge on this channel, but we'll just go into like, okay, we'll just go to this. Okay, as you can see here, this video has a lot of issues. This video has so many issues, it's not even funny. The video's over there to the right. There's my title. And look at that, folks. No description, no hashtags, no nada, nothing, right? Nothing at all is there. Good morning, Copycat, and everybody else that's rolling in. There's nothing there. Now, let's see what happened to this video. We're going to go back. This video, now that's off the wall preppers channel. So it's not going to show. It's not going to show it. Let me see how I can show you. I need to show you this part. This is really important. Okay, there you can see it. Okay, so I'm going to show you something that's so important. Okay, you see the video details. You see the video description. Where I messed up with this particular video, this was of Sims Lake near Mountain View. So you go in here and you look right there under the description. There's no hashtags. So we're going to correct that this morning. We're going to go hashtag Ozarks. Oops. We're going to go hashtag OZARKS. Now, you notice that when I do that, it shows hashtag Ozark Fox AM, Ozarks, Ozark season, and so on. The hashtag for Ozarks is really not that good, is it? Do you see the numbers, folks? I want to make sure you see the numbers. Let me see if I can blow that up. It's hard to see, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to really blow it up. So, Sims Lake near Mountain View, Missouri. And hardly any description. And then as you go right there, I hashtagged Ozarks. Ozarks is not that popular. There's 314 videos on 7 channels, 2.8 thousand videos on 557 channels. That's not that great. So let's go to fishing. Look at that. Do you see the difference of what happened by me hashtagging it fishing? Fishing brings up 957,000 videos off 157,000 channels. The next one, it brings up fishing video, 47,000 videos. So we're going to go with fishing because that's going to bring it up more. Next one, lake. I'm just showing you. So that was what comes to my mind when I think about Sims Lake is lake, right? 114,000 videos, 61,000 views. I mean, 61,000 channels. I kind of like that. I'm going to go with that one. Let's do one more, and we're going to put it toward uh, boating. Boating, 42,000 videos, 23,000 channels. So why not? Well, you can only bass fish there because you can only have a trolling motor. So we're going to go to we'll go to fishing again and see what else is next. Fishing video. Um, Fishing video. Let's go to a different subject. Let's type in outdoors. Outdoors, 137,000 videos, 34,000 channels. So boom, I think I'm going to go with that one too. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop that down. The other thing that I have to tell you about doing your description, about doing tags, and I'm going to talk to you about tags a little more in detail here. Travel often in several states. I'll be showing the people and places, hidden gems of America. Boo hiss off the wall prepper. That was an old video. Doesn't really say what's going on. But I want to tell you a key about doing this. A key about doing your description is, see, I have Sims Lake near Mountain View, Missouri. I'm going to say I'm going to change it to fishing at Sims Lake near Mountain View, Missouri. Okay. We're going to change that to fishing at Sims Lake near Mountain View, Missouri. Now, that's still telling them I'm going fishing. I'm at Sims Lake near Mountain View, Missouri. Do I really need to tell them that? No, probably not. So I'm going to change it to fishing in the Ozarks. Is it fishing in the Ozarks? Are the fish there? Right? Question mark, exclamation mark. It gets them curious about, is there fish in the Ozarks and are the fish there? So they're going to be like kind of curious about, huh, did this person, I don't know who they are, but did they catch some fish? So then what you do is you copy that first line of your description, and this is very important. You go to copy. You're going to copy that line, and you're going to scroll down. You're going to go right under. You can only do 3 hashtags in your description. The first 2 are usually picked up, sometimes 3. Why, I don't know. That's YouTube world, right? Then you're going to copy and paste fishing in the Ozark. Are the fish there? What this does is it makes AI pick up your description and your tags because they match and they work together. If your first line of your description doesn't match your title, AI is looking at you and it's going to take longer for them to sort through your video. It's going to take longer for your video to be seen. So there is some sense to it, and I learned this from going to the YouTube uh, videos and classes that they asked me to attend. I've just been asked to go to a special YouTube like college university thing, and I'm going to attend it because I've worked so hard. You also notice up here there's a little question mark. Writing descriptions with keywords can help viewers find your videos more easily through the search. You can give an overview of your video and place keywords in the beginning of the description. Now, if you start paying attention on YouTube and you really start taking this to heart, everywhere there's a question mark, you should be clicking it because you're going to learn something. And the more you learn about the back office, the better your channel is going to do. So now we're going to go back down here to the description. A fun tour of a day in the Ozarks at Lake Sims near, near Mountain View, Missouri. The Ozarks are a beautiful place with plentiful fishing and lots of outdoor activities. Just keep it simple and brief because that video is old. But the more that your description looks, the better your description looks, the better your channel's going to do. And that's like really important. Those hashtags are so important, and learning how to use the hashtags. Now, at the bottom of this video, there's something else that you need to do. And you go through the bottom of the video and you have a thumbnail. All right, so you can upload your own thumbnail or they just pick one for you, right? So if I was talking about fishing, it may be good to click that one there. They do suggest them if you don't want to make your own. There'll be 3 or 4 suggestions if you want to upload your own. There it is. And oh, look at that. There is a question mark. Make your thumbnail 1280 by 720 pixels, which is 16.9. Ensure that your thumbnail is less than 2 megabytes. Use a JPG, a PNG, or a GIF file format, and make sure your thumbnail follows community guidelines. And so that, there, every time you see a question mark, you should be clicking it for just 1 second and read it. Now I'm going to click save. So now I have a new thumbnail. And I'm not going to go way into it on this video. This video is super old. People enjoyed it. I don't even know how many videos it's seen, how many people seen it. Now you'll keep scrolling down and you're going to see playlists. Okay, this is not in a playlist, so I'd like to add it to a playlist. I have old 80s rock and retro, Daddy-O, which is all about my father. Um, I don't see a lot of. It's hard to see. I gotta shrink it down a little bit, folks, so that we can actually see this. So select. Okay, so I don't have a lot of playlists on this channel because it's not a channel that I do a lot of stuff on. But then you collect. You want to put it in a playlist, and whatever your playlist is, you can add those yourself. Now on Off the Wall Prepper, we have the SHTF series, we have Nuclear, we have all these different ones, right? So this one really doesn't fit into any of that. So I would have to set up a new playlist. Over here to the right, you'll see end screen and cards. Cards are really important, and I'm going to tell you why. What happens is while you're doing your video, somebody may lose interest in that particular video, but they may see an iCard that they go, oh, I'd like to watch that. So we're going to put an iCard in there for YouTube Creator Grow Card. So that's number one. And then we're going to add one more. You can also go right here, select the frame. So we're going to put it at like the 2-minute mark, right? Then we're going to add one more iCard, which is another video. And we're going to go to my special event with pinball. And we're going to go 3 minutes. And then over here, oh, look at that, another send feedback, discard changes, or save. You're going to click save. The other thing I want to show you that's very important, you can do an end screen also. End screen is a little different. When you do an end screen, you add a video and your name, your logo, whatever. Um, it's important because what it's going to do is it's going to keep them on your channel and let them know what you're up to. So we'll just show an outline, and I'll just leave it up to them to add. Look at that. Best for viewers. So that's easy. Takes y'all 2.2 seconds, right? We're going to scroll down a little bit more. Now, I have all of mine set to no, it's not made for kids. If you have it's made for kids, people cannot comment on your video in any way, shape, or form. All they can do is watch it. Restrict my video to viewers over 18. I don't restrict mine. And then you see show more. This is very important. If you're doing a paid promotion, you have to show that you're doing a paid promotion, such as a product placement, sponsorship, or an endorsement. If you're just an affiliate, you do not need to click that. But as you go down, allow automatic chapters, allow automatic place, tags. So important, folks. So we're going to tag this fish, fishing, lake, camping, because you can camp there, boating, and you just come up with some, right? So you can fill that up with as many as you want for each video. Maybe what else? Fishing, hiking might be good. Picnicking might be good. And then I'm going to show you something. Okay, we're just going to leave it at those few, right? We're going to save it. Now, I'm going to have to drop this down a minute. Now watch this. This is how you really get those quickly and easily. And this is free to anybody that wants to use it. It's called YouTube Tag Generator. You may want to take a note on this one. It's called YouTube Tag Generator. All right. So when you go to the YouTube Tag Generator, our category was, what was our main tag that I got a lot? Lake. Shoot, I drew a blank. I think it was it fishing? No, it's fishing. So we're going to type fishing in here, right? Fishing. You're going to go over here and you're going to click the little generator. And here we go. This is free to anybody on YouTube that wants to use it. Fast, free, easy, and best tool for YouTubers to find hundreds of keywords for YouTube video optimization. So it's really important. It takes you a few minutes. There's a lot of cool stuff in this program, YouTube tag generator. So that's something that you may want to write down. Now it's taking a minute because watch what happens. What'll happen is that will actually search. It's the internet's second largest search engine and tags for ranking factors. And ranking factors are very important to get your video seen. Also up there, you can see tag analyzer, extract video tags, extract channel tags. So there's a lot of different things you can do. Here we go. It's working. It's working. And what's it going to say? This may take some time. Oh, well, that's always a good thing, right? Because that means it's going to produce a lot of tags for that video. And I really want to see channels grow. This is my way of giving back because God has blessed me with Off the Wall Prepper. God has blessed me by making that channel grow so much. And I want to give back to the community. I want to give back to folks that are saying, I feel like giving up. I can't do this. My videos aren't getting seen. And this is probably the mistakes that I've made are probably the same mistakes that you're making. Because everybody has different set of skills. Everybody has different knowledge. And that's what true community is about, is bringing them all together, right? And don't give up on yourself. Have fun. Do it with passion and energy and love, and just show your personality, and don't worry about what people say about you. Don't worry about, the nasty things that people will say, because I'll tell you this, folks, I've been beat up on YouTube. I've had people say horrible, terrible things about me. And I really had to just go back to my old military instinct, like it does not matter, because I have seen the the hugs, the light, the love from the channel subs over at Off the Wall Prepper, and it makes it worth it. It does. Look at it; it's really working, isn't it? It's working its butt off. But that's a good thing. Would anybody like to ask a question while the YouTube tag generator's working? Does anybody have any questions about this morning's information that I've put out? And we're going to do these probably every other week. And I hope that you enjoy them. But this sucker's working hard. Come on already. There's probably thousands. Don't give up. Enjoy what you do. That's what it's about. And that's so true. And you may struggle to get to 1,000, and then all of a sudden you get to 1,000. It's like boom, you're at 5,000 subs, and then boom, you're at like 10,000, and you're like, whoa. So don't give up on something that you want to do as a hobby, something that you want to show your skills, or if you want a side income. I mean, there's a lot of reasons people come on YouTube. There's a lot of retired folks that need a little extra jingle jangle in their pocket. And, if you work hard at it and you have fun with it, it can work. I don't know why it usually doesn't take that long. Maybe there's 1,020. Well, it's saying it can take some time. I'll be right back, folks. Give me 1 minute to stretch my back. I've been down on my back, and this morning I woke up and I was doing the stagger, almost hit the door frame thing. So I need to stand up for a minute. So I'll be right back. Let's see where it goes. Hey, Mama Freddy. So let's see where the generator goes. It shouldn't take it too much longer. Now I have seen ones where I waited, folks, like 5 minutes, and I was like, "Holy smokes!" And then I seen why when it came up, and it's so interesting to you think of certain tags, but this generator thinks of totally different things than what you think, and that's what's really interesting to me, because you'll be like, "Oh, well, I'll put this and this and this," and this generator comes up with so many different things. Is working hard. I might need to reset it or put another one in. Now, of course, you're dealing with a computer, you're dealing with AI, and there could be a snag. Sometimes it does happen. I've been trying to every morning, folks, come out on the deck and really do some stretching, which has helped my back a lot. And this bad back situation gets rough sometimes. Yeah, there's a lot of different ones. Rabbit. I love that. How many subs do you have, Rabbit? Everybody in the chat, drop how many subs you have and how long you've been creating on YouTube. That would be interesting to see. And then let's see in 6 months when we keep doing this YouTube creators class. And I would like to bring some of you on um, as special guests, and maybe we'll do one segment over at OTWP. We just did a thing over there where we highlighted people's videos. If one of my mods would drop Off the Wall Prepper, I would appreciate it. Drop that link. And that way, join over there, because in the morning we have coffee with Off the Wall Prepper. You never know what I'm going to do. And I like to sub to your channels. I like to get to know you. And also, I like to help you grow. And that's the whole purpose of that. You already have a channel, Michelle, if you're on YouTube. Um, so when you go on YouTube, you automatically have a channel, and you just may not have subscribers. I can go into that a little bit as soon as we do this generator, if it ever comes up. Scan family's on here. Good morning, Scan. Okay, it's stuck in limbo. Oh, way to go, George. So, George, because there's a few of you asking about that. Let's go into a little bit of that. I'm going to show this tag generator though. Um, there's tag generators, there's title generators, there's different things that you can do to help your videos. So, hold on a minute. This thing's stuck in limbo. We're gonna go back here a minute. Now, this guy, stop it, because you're taking too long. Let's just put in prepping and see if something else comes up quicker. Usually doesn't take it that long. Maybe having problems. And maybe having problems this morning. Let me try another side here. Okay. I'm going to show you a different site that's working, because that one, sometimes they go down. It happens. So let me show you a different one. There's a lot of them out there. Just type in YouTube title generator, YouTube tag word generator, and you'll see a whole bunch. So this is TubeRanker. Um, you do have to pay for this one, but you can get some keywords. You can get a title generator. So let's just type in prepping, okay? Because that's my main channel. Generate title. And look how quick it works. The rise of prepping, the untold story of prepping. So this actually generates a title for you. See that? 8 amazing prepping myths explored. So there's a lot of things there too um, that you can put in. So let's see some of the questions. Thank you, Dreaded Seeker. What are some of the questions? Good morning, Scan. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is your first time trying to upload a video. So it is a lot of fun. You need to get in that back office that I showed you and really look around, go to some classes. Let's see, hold on a minute. I think there's something else that I can show you here that may help you. Okay, yeah, this will help you. Okay, hold on a minute. Let's go back to OTWP prepping. So when you're in studio, let's go out of the studio a minute, back up. Okay. When you're in your studio, over there by my icon, you see that, folks? Over by the icon, there's your account. It shows your channel, YouTube, switch account, your appearance. I use dark, it's easier on my eyes. and it shows create. So you click create is what you need to do your first time if you're uploading a video. You might want to take notes, Georgie. So click create for anybody that's really, really new. Once you click create, you can do a few different things. You can upload a video, you can go live, or you can create a post once you have your community page. Then you're going to want to go into your videos, which is your dashboard. You're going to want to click on, and so you can do it from there too. Create a post over there to the right, right underneath my icon. Go live, upload a video. So we're going to click upload a video. You're going to select your file, and then we're just going to do one as a sample. We're going to upload that right there. It's going to show it raining, and it is uploading. If you don't fill in anything, it's going to just show the title as the date. So we're just going to leave that. But you notice there's a question mark there. A catchy title can help you hook viewers. When you create video titles, it's a good idea to include keywords your audience is likely to use when looking for your video. So we'll just put, we're just going to put test. And down here, there's another question mark, remember? So we're going to hashtag test. With that, 278,000 videos that say test. We're going to say training, 779,000 videos, boom. And the next one we're going to do is we're going to do it as a live stream. Okay, then you're going to do test. And since I didn't do a capital T up there, I'm going to leave it just the way it is. And then you're going to go to the next section, which is down here. You'll have to press right there. Then you're going to go to checks, add it end screen, da 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 da. It skipped me through it because it's too big. I can't see it. Hold on. So we're going to go back, and we're going to scroll down. You're going to scroll down, and there's your thumbnail. You can upload your own thumbnail, or you can use one that they ask you to have. But remember, we talked about branding. There's your playlist. Select playlist or add a new playlist. We're going to title this YouTube training class. Okay, easy enough. It's telling me I have a typo, so we're going to hit that and change that. We're going to change the visibility to private, and we'll create that. And we're going to click YouTube training class. Done. We're going to go to next. And then it shows once again to add an end screen or add cards. We're going to add some cards. We're going to just add the playlist, which is old 80s rock and roll, just for the fun of it, right? Okay, it's saying I can't add that one. The reference playlist is private and will not be shown to viewers. See that? Okay, so I don't think I have any public. But then you come down here and you see that little bar. So you change that bar, you grab that bar, and you pull it over. And at the 11-minute and 28-second mark, we're going to save that, and that's where the first card's at. Add an end screen. We're going to go to add end screen. You have plenty of options there. You can have one video, one subscriber, one video, one subscribe, and they place them in different spots. You can scroll down and look at your other options. One video, one subscriber, or two videos. Or you can have two videos and subscriber. We're going to go with that one just for the fun of it. You're going to come back down here again and grab that bar. Whoops, not that bar. It's a little different. You want to grab that right there. You want to push it all the way to the right. And the reason you want to push these all the way to the right is otherwise they're going to be over the top of your video. So push those all the way to the right. And then you're going to say, okay, we're going to add tumblers, and we're going to save that. And if you look up there, it shows it at the 45-50-minute mark. Save it, and bada boom, bada bang. So you're seeing green checks over here as well. The next thing you're going to do is press next and checks, copyright, no issues found. Awesome. So we're going to click next again. And we have a choice over here on the left-hand side for visibility. Now, there's a lot of reasons, and I will talk about this for a minute. There's a lot of reasons that people do different things in visibility. I may upload videos to YouTube, and then I put them as private or unlisted. I let YouTube do their checks on them to make sure they're okay. And this is how I got in trouble. I actually set the video to unlisted, uploaded it, and there was something in there about COVID that didn't go with the narrative, and they didn't like it, and they gave me a strike. And so even if you have it unlisted or private, you can still get a strike. I'll tell you that right now from personal experience. You can get a strike. So then you're going to set that to unlisted, private, whatever it may be, right? So we're going to just set that to private. Only me and people I choose can watch this video. Unlisted is anyone with the video link can watch the video. So you can do whatever you want in there. And then you play it again. And now you'll see that it is completely ready to go. Um, help us improve YouTube Studio. Show a question. No thanks. Okay. So that's, and then you can share that video out to all these different platforms, which is going to help people see you even more. So that's just something to think about. I know we went through a lot this morning. I hope that it did help you. Um, it's a lot of fun to do YouTube. Don't beat yourself up. Keep going. Keep striving. Enjoy what you're doing. That's the main thing. Like, don't get yourself so distracted and so upset and be like, and don't take when somebody bashes you, don't take it personal. You really have to have a backbone. And I've gotten really upset with people before because I was like, dang, I put a lot of work into this, and now here you are bashing all the research and all the things that I did. And it does hurt your feelings sometimes, but just don't worry about it. Just keep being you and doing you. And does anybody else have a question before I jump off here? Good. Now, George, I think it was a week or two ago, you may want to come to OTWP Prepping and look in the videos because this is the second episode. You may have missed the first one. Where I'm going to try to do these probably every other week, possibly every weekend. It just kind of depends on my time. I do have a lot of projects going on right now on the homestead as well. So, I got to kind of look at that. But I appreciate everybody being here. If nobody has any questions, I'm going to go ahead and jump off here because I have another show that I'm working on. And anybody else have any questions or anything? I hope this really helped you. Did anybody feel like that they learned something that maybe they didn't know? Hit a 1 if you did, if you learned something that you didn't know about YouTube creating. And I hope that if you do have a community page, you'll share this out. Um, I'm so excited, folks. I'm going to show it one more time because I just have to. I have to show it. I've worked so hard this last year, and it's very exciting that Off the Wall Prepper just hit 13,000 subs. Oh, thank you, Uniquely Written. Is that awesome, folks, or what? The OTWP now just went over 13,000 subs. Actually, Triple Threat, I'm reaching out to you for a little help too. Um, I think that if you're streaming, I don't ever go live from YouTube from the studio. I use StreamYard. It's free, but I have a paid version. And actually, I'm upgrading. Plus, I pay for OBS and I pay for Streamlabs. So I have a lot of different things that I'm working on right now. There's a lot of different, thank you. There's a lot of different platforms that you can do streaming through. Zoom, a lot of different ones, and you just have to find the one that's easy for you to use. I will tell you this, starting out, it's really easy to use StreamYard, and it's free. And free is good because if you're not making money from your channel and your channel's not monetized or it doesn't have members or super chats or a store or any of those things, it's hard to just sit there and put $40 a whack or $60 a whack into programs. And this StreamYard that I'm using right now has a lot of features. I mean, let's go through a little bit of StreamYard features. I have a few more minutes that I can spend with you. I like StreamYard because, let me see, I think I can do this too. Y'all got to give me 1 minute. No, I can do it from here. This is cool. Watch this. So I've pulled this joke on people before, and uh-oh, I think there's, I think you're all about to go, what the heck? Let me see. Enter studio. Oh, now you got double vision. There's two of me. I like I like mess around, but I don't know why I got audio. Um, audio. Okay, there we go. So you can have a lot of fun. You should be able to hear me now. Can you hear me now? You should be able to hear me. Give me a 10 by 10. Okay. You got double trouble. You got no audio. It's a lot of fun to get back there and to mess with stuff. Y'all have seen like some of the crazy videos I've done, and it's all I love doing the production part. Um, like this is fun. This just is something I picked up. I learned how to put it on my screen. It's called an overlay. It's in StreamYard. This is an overlay, and then you get down into StreamYard, and I'm gonna go through some of the functions with you. It's really fun. So you also have your video clips. Video clips are a lot of fun, right? You can hit your video clips. Oh, check this out. You can click off of those so that you can stop it at any time you'd like. There's so much fun stuff as you learn. Like, watch this one. Watch this. And their little 10-second or 20-second breaks. Now, I made this for the OTWP mag for all the members. Watch this one. This one's really cool. Watch. So you get it, the sky's the limit, and it's so fun, everybody, to just you know explore, experiment, take your videos to a different level, practice, and just have fun with it. And you know, look at you. Don't look at your numbers. Don't look at your hours. Don't look at all that stuff. Just concentrate at first, the first year, on what you're doing and what do you want to do. And it makes it a lot of fun. If you're just rolling in, I'm getting ready to shut her down. I want this class to run between 40 minutes to an hour. Um, and that's where we're at. We're at an hour and 7 minutes. I appreciate y'all being here. I hope that you take something from this class each and every time that you come. And God bless you from here in the Ozarks. It's August 6th, 8:48 a.m. I got to go transport some water today and work in the shop. If it stays cool enough, I might run a fan out there. God bless each and every one of you from our little piece of paradise to wherever you're sitting today. This is Off the Wall Prepper on the OTWP Prepping channel. I'll see you again in a week or so for another class, and I would like to invite a special guest to come on and talk about their journey. And I picked somebody that I like, and that I think's doing good things, and you may be the next one I pick. So God bless each and every one of you, and I'll see you soon. We have some specials tomorrow on Off the Wall Prepper. We have morning faith get together. I think we're going to be able to do it outside, and then also we have tomorrow night prepper trivia. So I will probably see you then. There might be a news break over on Off the Wall Prepper today. Just depends. Or my demo video for the first bushcrafting. That first episode may get done today. And if the editing's done, I may do a premiere over there. So everybody, God bless you. Thank you for being here. And I will see you soon, my friends. God bless. Talk to you soon. Oh, do me a favor. Can you all do me one favor for off the wall prepping? Just one. Thank you so much. God bless y'all.